Warning. This game contains flashing lights that may make it unsuitable for people with photosensitive epilepsy or other photosensitive conditions. Player discretion is advised. Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. In the last video, I scanned a lot of items, I got a lot of upgrades, and I think in this video I'm ready to continue on with the plot. So let's see, the last time I actually did plot was episode 6, where I explored the Omega Lab. Yeah, and I think this time we're going to go see Marguerite. Or Margaret. Margarita. Now, I don't want to take all of the modules with me. So, gonna disconnect a couple. However, I do want to bring the prawn suit with me, just in case. So let's get this attached, and then I guess I'm heading towards Margaret's base. Whoa. So I just need to plonk this in here. Lally. Oh, I'm carrying that around, that's fantastic. And boop. Lally. Shame I can't see it in the third person, but oh well. So let's see, Margaret's cave is through there. Now I guess while I'm going to the cave, there were many voice logs which I didn't go through, since a lot of it happened off screen. So let's see, I guess I can go through this one.
How do humans function with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
Yes, but its overall form is not ideal. For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true, the opposable thumb is excellent. But all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
I'm noticing a lot of lag. Yeah, that might just be the first recording of the day, though. It tends to do that. It's not like it's doing it for anything important. Wait a minute. Okay, that's not the Cheliceract. I remember, I never read that log, did I? No, I did not. No, I did not. God, I can't believe I run into a bloody void... Not a void Leviathan. A shadow Leviathan last episode. Oh yeah, for those who missed the scanning episode, I ran into a shadow Leviathan and it scared the shit out of me. Fun times. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So if you want to see that moment, it should be about, I don't know, halfway through part 8, episode 8. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. Right then. Margaret's base, I found you completely on accident. So I believe I had a dialogue here, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, you.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turn.
Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that correctly.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Alright, I have to exit it manually now. So I believe I scanned this earlier, didn't I? Let's see. Databank. Wait, we check? No, no. Research? No. Survival? No. Vessel log? No. There we go. Margaret's prawn suit. The standard issue Mark III prawn has been manually altered by its owner, exchanging one of its hot swappable work arms for the mandible of a young chalicerite. Given the range of available high-tech prawn modifications in the non-classified Altera fabrication suite, these customizations appear to be more of a stylistic choice than a functional one. However, the sharp claw arm could certainly be used effectively in defense scenarios by an experienced pilot. The custom suit also appears to have seen heavy use over a long period of time, judging by the barnacle overgrowth and permanently damaged sections of the exoskeleton. Assessment: the owner doesn't want you messing around. So, yeah. That's the thing. Open. Hi! Are you a puppy?
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base.
Is he doing an artifact?
If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Okay. Scanner. Test override module fragment. Test override module. Test override module requires parallel processing unit, titanium, lead, and copper wire. Okay. Snow Fox. Sea Truck Perimeter Defense Upgrade. Yoink.
New technology acquired.
I'll take that. Snow Fox Fragment. Snow Stalker. How you doing, buddy? I suppose I can get through. Nah. Oh boy, that's that is a Reaper Leviathan skull. Yep, that's a Reaper Leviathan skull. If I can scan while I'm here. Margaret's log number 2.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's ribcage.
Holy shit! So Margaret's a badass? Why am I going down here? If I remember, there's another thing of Crystal Cave. Fuck, no, 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 no! I still have bad experience with the bloody Shadow Leviathan. Yet, I continue going down here. Like a dumbass. I hear noise, I'm out. So, the reason why I'm exploring around here is because there's another log somewhere. I remember there being one while I was doing a little bit of exploring. Clearly, it's not down this section. Good, now I can enter the crystal caves from here, then. Uh-huh. So I should probably explain a little bit about Margaret and what I'm going to be doing next. Yeah. So Margaret's actually from... well, there were logs about her in the first game. Now, she was part of the Degassi, a ship that crashed, and then they had a little base on that floating island. And then they also made a base lower down into the water, and then turns out Margaret fought a Reaper Leviathan and was dragged off the parts unknown. These are those parts unknown. So yeah, not only did she kill it, she survived off of it. So, yeah. She is a badass. There we go. So, let's get this one. Log
There
one.
I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. Reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
There's a squid shark here? Alright, fun fact, they aren't actually leviathans. They're just carnivores. So, fun times with that. So yeah, Margaret fought a Reaper Leviathan, killed it, and then survived off its corpse for a while. Holy shit. Let's see. I guess it shows me what the other modules are. Do I have the beacons up? No, I don't. Okay. So, you need to go to the 3 shipwrecks in order to scan pieces of the parallel processing unit. So, fun times with that. So let's see. One is 300, one is 400, one is 200. Alright, shipwreck number 1. Now there's 2 small ones and a big one, which also contains a alien containment unit. So whenever I get to that one, I need to find wherever that is scannable. Because I want little farm fishies. I want food. Right, luckily I have the ultra tank, so... Wait a minute, can I... This is gonna be funny. What do you mean cannot exit? Ow. Okay, makes sense.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How far can I take Big Owen? The answer... Not that far. Welp. It was a hope. It was a hope. Oh, I could maybe bring it through there. So let's see, I got that, I got the scanner. I'm gonna need the laser cutter. Just realized I could make room here. Upgrades. Boop. There we go. Also, boop. And boop. Let's get a bit more air. Okay, now let's find what I need to find. Well, I'll take some of these supplies. I might end up needing them for the bloody creation of that. Sealed door. Cut access. Okay, first of many. Last time I did this was the shipwrecks of the Aurora. I think I mentioned this in the previous episode. So if you're hearing this a second time, I apologize, but I've heard that there's a few mods. I need a propulsion cannon for this. How do I get the bloody thing in here? How? Huh. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, it turns out people are making mods for the first Subnautica, which contains a lot of unused models and new models, including some really terrifying Leviathans, which could actually spice up a second playthrough. So that might be fun to try at some point. Alright, so there's one parallel processing unit. How you are supposed to figure out that these are in here, I have no idea. Thruster repairs.
I can only do repairs in spurts. That's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her voice. Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits
What?
down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
Oh, that sounds like a love story. Now, is there any... God, I get nervous about bloody rules now. That Shadow Leviathan has screwed me. It really has. Sealed, cut open to access. Am I going to find another one? I might not even have to enter the big one to get all of the processing unit fragments. And boop. And second boop. Lovely. still... Oh. Oh, nice. I still wonder if there's like a third one in here. Also, what I'm supposed to do with the bloody things I can move the propulsion cannon if I can't get the bloody prawn suit in here. Since the propulsion cannon, the handheld one, isn't available. At least I think it's not available. I could be wrong. Let's see. I need to get the prawn suit docked. I'll go to the next one. Since I think I've got everything around here. And then... Come on, dock up. Lovely. And sea truck. Right. Beep, 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 beep. So let's see. Shipwreck 2. Shipwreck 3. Shipwreck 3 is the largest one. So Shipwreck 2 is possibly by the Chalicerite. Oh shit. Alright, let me take a look here. Lead. Okay, so I just need to find lead. Okay, that's fine. I was worried because I didn't actually know you needed a second thing to build after the unit. God, these roars have messed me up after last episode. I keep saying that, but damn, it has. I don't like being jump scared. That's all I can say. Let's see, let's get down here. So there should only be one little room here. Yeah. Exit. And into there before anything attacks me. Right, let's see. Let's see. Cut open to access, really? I'm going to run out of bloody battery power before I... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, reactor rod. I'm sure it's safe to be carrying those around. I'm going to run out of bloody inventory. Eh. Ooh. Deep blue. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's get you open. Let's get that third piece. And I technically don't have to enter the big one, but I want to for the alien containment unit. And ba-boom. Whoa. So that takes table coral, silver, and gold.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Whoa. I should probably try and look for lead. Maybe. Let's see, there's still like this section, but I think that's just like rockets. Whale. Friendly whale. At least I hope you're friendly. Please be friendly. Okie dokie, shipwreck 3. I hear things around me. I wish I didn't, but I do. Now, where would lead be? Again, probably a dumb question. I could probably find it on Delta Island, maybe. I have a mini base there, so I could maybe put a scanner there. See if there's any lead nearby. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So let's see, 300 meters in and closing. I should probably try scanning one of these. I should, but I don't want to right now. God, I'm going to need to scan the bloody Shadow Leviathan. That's going to suck. Let's see, huge ass section. I should have put the beacon at the entrance. Can I perhaps bring the prawn suit in here? Or is that going to be a no-go? I mean, there's a prawn suit here. Maybe. Do I have the propulsion cannon equipped to it? I think it's currently got the grappling hook. Yeah. Upgrades. Yeah, I don't need the drill for now. Put you in there. Tell you what. They're gonna be my little storage facility.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. No. No. Well, was worth a go. Okay, dock back up, and I guess I'm free diving. Ah well. Okie dokie then. Well, that map does not me at all. No, it does not. No, it does not. Oh, hello.
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on mining freighters. The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere? Ryan's belt. It looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. Even if it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
Yeah, about that.
Well, we landed safely, despite my apprehension. Diana, damned adrenaline junkie, took one of her defining risks and it paid off. Why hire me as the maintenance engineering officer if you aren't going to listen to their advice? Papa. I didn't go to school for 8 years and get 3 degrees for now. I tried to convince Diana that we don't need to stop for repairs. That's what the drift drive and the secondary propulsion system are for. Just a bit slower. But she's in charge, not me. On the plus side, I get to work with Yasmin. I didn't know she was such a busybody. She's been going around the whole ship giving folks a hand. I think she was getting on Diana's nerves, so she assigned Yasmin to me. She's helping me inspect and repair the thruster systems. I thought I was the most mechanically inclined person on the ship, but I think she has me beat. She can definitely teach me a thing or two, as long as I don't get too distracted by her smile. She's got the best smile.
We get it, you like her. Oh. Well, that's another one if I wanted it. Let's see, what's for here? Up we go. Main base. Ooh. Alien containment. That is what I want. Lovely. I'm gonna run out of air, ain't I? I hope there's some plants around here. Come on, please don't run out of power. Come on. You can do it. I believe. Lovely. Where the balls am I? Oh no. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Go back the way I came. I see an exit.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
I know.
remaining.
Shut up. Why is it so bloody far away?
Oxygen.
I know! And in. Woo! Alright, let's see.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race.
Why can I not?
Highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS.
Oh my god.
We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. And half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died.
Chill us right.
Alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the bio-patent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Oof, I don't think that ended well, buddy. I don't think that ended well. Alright, where was the way I came in? Or came out? No? Yes. Okie dokie. Now, there should be a couple more scans around here. I think. Yeah, it's just asking me to scan the routes. Let's see. You.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. And I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clicked into my seating. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
So they attempted to exit the planet, and yeah, as we all know in Subnautica, that does not end well. That does not end well. Now there should be a couple more, I think. Depends on if I can make sense of where I am. I just need to find the alien containment unit again. I think it was in there that there were a few things. Let's see. No. This place is confusing and I wish I could bring in the bloody prawn suit in here. But I can't. So it's through here? Yeah, and here is the I don't know, what would you call this place? The bridge. The bridge of the spaceship. So boop, and boop, and boop. Nearly done. Ba-boom. Alright, what's in here? Apart from the giant grow bed. Chinese potatoes! Okay, I need to make some room. I guess I have something new to plant. Lovely. Okay. I really should have... No. I really should have took a storage module. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So, down. Through here. And potatoes. They're going to be soggy and rotten. Uh-huh.
My instincts are never wrong. Stephanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see Stephanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Well, I don't think the instincts worked out too well, considering, you know, everyone died in the end. Now, there should be a few more. Oh, yep, found one. Okay, I guess that's all the potatoes I can carry. Aliens!
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to
Oh, that's the bridge.
I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Sol again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Right, so I picked up emergency takeoff.
Orion's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid. Cursed. Between these tunneling creatures, and a strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I hate this, but I have to leave them behind. I can't risk the entirety of the Mercury.
Well, we all know how that panned out. Uh-huh. So that's the story of the Mercury. They came here, they crashed, they survived, they tried to take off, and they got hit by the laser again. So, yeah. That's their story. So I should be at Delta Base soon, so I need to find lead. Okie dokie. I hope I have some around. If not, then I do have the scanner room where I can quickly find one. Yeah, he'll do. If I can get out. Oh yeah, I don't think I've shown off the little mini base I built at Delta. Da-da-da-da. Oh, come on! Really? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. I had to load it. Oh, that was a thing. Alright then, materials. Sure, I'll plonk you in there. I will eventually build them there. Got enough for the PPU. Now let me build the PPU. Ba-boom. So let's see, I need... Okay, I have titanium and copper in there, so I just need to find one lead. Please tell me there's lead around here. It would be in the Galena, right? Let me check. Did I read that? Yes. Let's see. Research, geological. That's silver, that's gold. Galena is lead. And there's one over there. Lovely. Fantabiosi. I should probably eat. Let me get some. Boop boop boop. And boop boop boop. So one lead, one copper, one titanium. There's already a bunch of outcrops appearing. Okay, I should be good to go. Now, I think this might be a long episode, because, well, there's a couple more things I want to do around here. So I might just make it like one big special featuring Marguerit. And I'll do. Nope, still no lead. Well, at least I got the copper. I was gonna say, this does have power, right? Yeah. Come on, one lead, that's all I need. Thank you. Lovely. So it's just getting the copper wire, building that, bringing it to there, and we'll go from there. Or I could end it after I do the tower. Because, yeah, there are a couple more things I want to do. Again, depends on what I want to do. Let's see. Come on, jump! Storage. Copper wire. And up we go. So, build the module. And boom. Alright, so I just need to make my way back up again then. Slowly but surely getting there. Just need to remember which way to go. Just for here, right? Yeah, and then there's that little path there. What's it for here? Yeah, this is where you get ambushed. At least I think it was. Was I wrong? I think I was wrong. Okay. For here then. Yeah, there we go. So I just need to apply this to that area then, right? Ladder. Connect the test override module. Ba-boom.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
And boop.
This should do it.
Pirate radio.
Please work.
Huh. Couldn't you just destroy it?
Yes. Satellite is down.
Whoa.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
You're welcome. Let me warm up. Lovely. So let's head back to base, and I think I'll actually end this here. Yeah, there's still some exploring I want to do, but that might take a while.
Alright, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure. Whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
There's the base, there's the base. Alright, I need to turn that off. And hopefully survive. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to end this here. So this has been DragonofEternity going through more Subnautica Below Zero. In this video, I went into Marguerit's base. I have a little task that I needed to do, which was to get the parallel processing unit in order to stop the satellite, which I have now done. So next time I think we're gonna go see Marguerit in that second location. And then I think I want to return to her base and then maybe craft a couple of things. That should do. So, yeah, with my explanation hopefully done, with my rambling hopefully now over, until next time.